Good morning, Ramon. Good morning, Team Steam. I hope everyone is excited for a wonderful Monday morning. Hopefully, we're here to get your week started off right. It's crazy to come back after such a wild evening last night. Crazy finishes, some overtimes, the biggest comeback in history in the NBA. I mean, what a sweet day for the NBA, especially.
Dame Lillard, the Lakers, Mindy, yeah, NBA. Maybe it's been an exciting second half. NBA, they're doing something right. Getting ready, we still got plenty of time. You talked about it. Did the Lakers completely turn their season around in a 2 hour span on Sun? Looks like it. Looks like they did. Forget just making the play. They're looking for seeding now. They're looking to move up. They've got an easy schedule. They just scored a player in Jared Vanderbilt. It's like everybody's thinking, how'd the Lakers pull this off? They made at least at this point, it looks like they made a right move for once. What a great acquisition, it seems like right now. Dame Lillard, the oldest player ever to score more than 70. He doesn't look old. He looks like a young
No,
man out
I
there.
think he looks, younger than Wilt Chamberlain, or maybe it's just because I know Wilt Chamberlain when he was old, not when he was in his, prime playing. I don't know.
Well, all that extracurricular activity, makes you look older.
Right.
Hello to everyone in the chat. Welcome to the Morning Steam with Mindy Hahn, the Midwest's premier sports handicapper. I'm Ramon Scott, coming to you from the sports betting capital of the world, Las Vegas. Mindy, yeah, the NBA got off with that finals rematch from a couple of years ago with no Giannis, but it was a good game, and the action continued into that Laker game. Yeah, the biggest comeback for the Lakers in over 20 years. Uh, just typical, right? We talked about, Dallas, they're terrible favorites. Obviously, they didn't play well from ahead, and the Lakers just wore them down. And yeah, like I said, the schedule favors the Lakers now. They're going to move up a little bit, barring any. Hey, they got rid of Russ. I mean, to put the onus over there on the Clippers. Sure, the Clippers played pretty well last night to get that game in overtime, and then just fell apart late. They've been playing so many minutes lately. They talked about it, with Kawhi. Like I said, he'll probably need a week off here soon after playing these uh, all these minutes. But Denver ends up pulling away, getting the win. But Lillard, the story of the night for sure.
Yeah, I know. And then when I saw that, come up, post game like ESPN or whatever, after the Nuggets had played, I was surprised. It seems like, I almost kind of forgot that Donovan Mitchell put up 71 this year already. It seems like it's such a long time ago now.
Yeah. Well, and also, and I don't even remember. Tell me in the chat something else. Some other major event was going on when Mitchell scored that 71 points from. I'm telling you to remember. I don't even remember what it was, but there was a bigger sporting event that was going on at the time. Help me, you guys. And so Mitchell's 71-point performance got buried in the background that day. So, and Donovan Mitchell's a young player that is not, he's not a Hall of Famer yet, obviously, but Damian Lillard is. Damian Lillard, you know, under underrated in his career, maybe. Well, hasn't won the big ones, and probably will not. I mean, their season has been pretty woeful in a way. So hello to everyone in the chat.
Hello.
What? You had a bad week. How does anybody? We need to step on it here at Team Steam. We know what's going on. We're not, producing any overwhelming day. Mindy and I are smashing right now. We'll show you in just a moment. But in our commercial, I'll just call it that.
All right. The reason why we're all here, our 2-minute commercial.
Ron's got power. Greg's
Yay,
gonna be
finally.
here. Brent is here. I'm gonna let A1K. I'm gonna, I'll leave it up. I'll even give him promotion. I don't know if Tony would like me, just because I saw his 2 video. Great job to A1 Keola. started making his own. I'll just do it because I'm not going to show on the screen. How's that? But he did a little NBA rundown. Mindy and I have been there, starting a channel from scratch.
Right.
So maybe A1 Kaola, nice to see you. Great to see you first time. And we'll leave that. I'll just leave it up there. I don't mind. I mean, he did a couple of videos last couple of days and started his own channel. And maybe he's the next handicapper over at Tony's Picks. Who knows? Someone, we're looking for guys who do videos,
Right.
normal videos.
That want to share their record with the public.
Yeah, so nice job, A1 Kill. I'm going to shout him out. I thought it was spammy at first. It is kind of spammy in a way to come in here and promote it. But the fact that he's doing some videos and, Tony's Picks, we advertise. Hey, we're always looking for cappers that can do a good job and also do videos because, our cappers really aren't into that. But so A1 Kill, shout out to you. I'll watch later and see how the picks go. I didn't have time to look at it this morning, but Ziggy's here. Percent Better's here. Alan early today. Huh? Hey, and look, we didn't mean to shun the Warrior. Talking about the Warriors and their game against Minnesota, but probably because we lost that game.
Right.
Ziggy here today with comments. Ron, we got some nice games today. We'll have NBA, college basketball, and hockey, of course. So I think that that there were big games all weekend. That Sixers Celtics game. We kind of talked about it. We're talking about Sunday, but there were some great games going on. So. All right, you guys. Let's see if anybody else joined. We had a record-setting performance,
Right.
record-setting viewership yesterday. Hello to Thurman. I thought hockey was pretty fun last night. I swept the car. I couldn't believe I swept the night car. Not sweep the car that we lost. Lost the early one. I had the under in the Caps Sabres game, but. We need to improve a little bit with Team Steam. Got to be honest with you guys. Mindy tried to motivate me backstage. I'm more, I want our free picks to win too, just because these are our free complimentary picks and not our premiums. Still want to win these, so I need Mindy's help. I'm not picking. There were plenty of games that Mindy gave the winner, and I did not. I didn't agree. So, I went both ways, but. I had my chances with Mindy to get on the winner. They weren't all winners, but they're not all going to be. Hey, Jamon's here today. All right, Ron's got to be happy. Yeah, there's no doubt. Look, Russ is fun. Russ is funny. You love him, you hate him at 1 minute, but you can't have him. He's just, to me, he's not a championship player, and. But interestingly, he kind of seemed to fit in okay with the in the Clipper starting lineup. So,
right,
Dame, awesome C-Spill here today.
Yeah, this is a pretty good start to the show. That's awesome that you guys are all here. Of course, again, maybe it's just time to get into the office. Start your coffee and. I think sometimes it is a good way to, if I was back in an office, it might be an easy way to, be putting in some data input like I used to do and, listen to a cool podcast.
Thomas Lewis here today. C-Spill's trying to take 20 years off my age. Thank you, C-Spill.
Ramon,
would you like to lose 20 years? Yeah, would you like to lose 20 years, Mindy? Greg's feeling confident today. Interestingly, Walk This Way ended the night with chicken nuggets and so did I. That's how I celebrated.
Right. Did you?
Well, the grocery store one, the ones that are made in the deli. Not the
like
name
the chicken
brand.
fingers per se, right? The deli.
C-Spill says, how many shots did Kobe take? Here's the thing about Damian Lillard's performance last night for every point, all the 70-point game was, I think there's, 8, 10, 12 of them. I forgot now, but I think they were saying it was the most efficient of a 70-point game as any of the games that have ever been over 70 points. There's only been, like I said, I don't even think there's been a dozen of them, but it was the most efficient shooting performance of any of those high score. And that was still with him chucking up a few, with his arms totally tired. He totally missed like 2 or 3 at the end that were just, side rim bottom.
Yeah, he was trying to get that 3 record there.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Mindy, so we saw that incredible game 2 nights ago or 3 nights ago with the 350, 60 points, whatever it was. To me, Wilt Chamberlain's record, not necessarily tomorrow, but 100 points is going to, I mean, these guys are, the way these scores are going, all you need is an overtime game with someone like Lillard going on. 100 points is no longer the unthinkable. I would think that maybe the way the sport is trending, someone could get 100 again in the near future. I don't mean tomorrow. I'm talking, maybe in a year or two. Maybe, like I said, if you get some
just
crazy,
think if they would just go ahead and but just think if they could just, feed, I always think someone like, Edie, right, from Purdue, if they just fed him the whole game, or, Jokic, something like that, that they just fed him the whole game. I mean, I think these guys could actually easily get those records. But, I mean, that's not, the name of the game. The name of the game anymore is let's, shoot some threes and run and gun. So, I think there is a strategy that could be had to definitely get that, because that's what you'd have to do, I think. Otherwise, I don't know how you can do better than, what Lillard did or Kobe did. Like, I think it'd be tough from the outside.
Josh Stern, get the screenshot. Josh needs a nickname for his plays, maybe. Stern's screenshot 4-pack right there. We'll preview the Atlantic Sun Conference tournament, or first of the conference tournaments. Getting here today. Getting while the getting's good. We're going to start conference tournament action. Ron is a part of Tony's picks for as far as I'm concerned. I don't care if he's on or not. You guys are all the regulars for sure. Great to see everyone coming in. And Jamal Jones, hello to Jamal here today. And say hello to Jamal, everybody. Not sure I recognize him. So just great to see everyone talking about the weekend. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Ron. Hopefully Bo's out here today, but Ron's going to go look, Ron can be a part. Look, Tony says every episode. I mean, I don't need to, I'm not just saying any of you can be on Tony's picks. Because I don't think it's that easy. I mean, I had to bother these guys for 3 weeks. They forgot it. Maybe they knew. Maybe they were trying to. I don't know. Now here I am with Mindy Hahn on the air every day, but maybe they're like, this guy, might be. They were like, you're not a freestyler, are you? So hey. Ron can be here, all he's got to do. Tony says, go to the footer menu. There's a little form you fill out. It's kind of like similar to applying for a job. You just type in your name, address. Hey, we would love it. Hey, it would be great. It's great. Yeah. If someone made this crew that came from our chat, I mean, that'd be awesome.
Right.
So, but Bo, I think Bo would fit in just perfectly. I mean, Bo's terrific on his video. Yeah, well, we need to give Bo a little studio background or something. He's got the green screen. Obviously knows what he's doing. And I've watched Bo's videos too. So, right? No shit.
Mysterious because she only comes on every once in a while. Is that why it's mysterious?
Yeah,
I think everyone's been kind of working a lot here lately.
Ron, I'll do videos with you tomorrow. We could practice. I don't care. Here's the thing, you guys. Mindy had her own little channel. She was trying to get something going like this. I was trying to do it as well. We find Tony looking for cat. Now here we are to get, Destiny's brought me here with Mindy where I can talk sports every day with someone. And now I've got one of the hottest handicappers of all the handicapping sites doing a show with me. And for some reason, I'm on fire because I just follow Mindy.
That's right.
I follow her picks. I listen to what she says. So, Moneyline Mills is here today.
Good morning.
Yep. Romaine parm. I mean, is there, I love a good salad. I put parm on my salad. I don't know if that's what this is about. I do.
Unshredded, the shredded pieces. That's what I like,
Yeah, but I mean, if I only have the grated, I'll do that too.
Oh, see, I don't do the grated.
That's I'm just saying, if I don't
for
have
my spaghetti,
If I don't have the high quality parm, I'm going to use, some Kraft. That's not local. Kraft is elite parm. Okay, so my salad is definitely not healthy, but I probably Tony's looking for all kinds of cappers, and it's time. It's your time. It's baseball season. But Tony and the GM, they pick you got to go on there, fill out the paperwork or whatever they do. The questionnaire, the little, So
the rigid screening process.
Yeah, I mean, we've only got a dozen cap, or maybe we got 15 now. I don't know. Hello, Corday. Yep. Corday said Lake Show. How about that? I mean, all right. Let's make sure we got everybody mentioned, and then we'll go over. Yeah, great, no doubt about it. Nevada, one thing I've learned, Mindy, and I knew this coming in. I mean, I moved here to be closer to, I want to be in the sports betting capital.
Insider, Ramon Scott.
Well, right now, I mean, my social life involves a grocery store and Walgreens. But,
and us. Don't forget that. I mean, this
is my life.
Social. This is social. Yeah.
I'm waiting for, you guys. If I didn't have you guys right now, I mean, I'm so lucky. But, I knew that those big books are not here. They're biding their time. They'll get in here eventually, I would think. But the betting is a little bit behind the times in Nevada, and they're slow to change because they've been doing it for so long. So they don't need to catch up with the times. I don't think it's just disappointing to a certain extent. You can't. Some of the offerings on those bigger sports books you can't get in Nevada. You can't bet on MVPs or other things like that. Thank you, Ron. Like I said, I haven't been killing it on the show the last several days. We've been killing it on the premiums. We're going to get there as soon as I
would say like maybe just our consensus plays. Like we come up with lots and lots of winners, but our consensus plays, yeah, we could probably do a little bit better here. A little bit underwater yesterday again.
Yeah. And that's
what positive over the 2023 season.
See, man, he's always ready to roll.
I know. He's always like, get on with it. Let's get to the picks.
Yeah, I don't mean to keep saying he's the one that makes sure we get rolling though. I keep a low profile. We're not there yet. I mean, Mindy always, like, hey, we're, growing. We're getting you guys, the audience, and you guys are the stars. Hey, let's go over to Tony'sPicks.com. All right, Mindy, I'm on top of the handicapper leaderboards for the last 24 hours. Hello to Bradley B.
Bradley Beal? 1972.
TJ and I, how about we open a pizza shop, TJ?
That's right.
Rodney Barton, FIBA World Cup
pizza shop. I think you guys got something there.
He's got basketball plays for us, international.
Oh my goodness.
Wish I had my schedule up right now, but All right, Mindy. Yeah, Mindy, take a look. I had a winning day over on Premium Land with 9, 3, and 1 yesterday with the subscriber picks and packages. And Tiffany also 8-5. Daniel went 3-0. There's Mindy four
Oh,
and two.
you found
Was
me.
the machine broken? Did they didn't take any of your picks? Light day, Mindy.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like that again for me today as well.
All
You know,
right.
just what we got 9 games total NHL, NBA, and I don't know, a handful here on college basketball. Didn't
All
really
right.
like too much today. I found a lot of a lot of split information going on. Just didn't the stars did not align for me today in college basketball.
Well, at least it shows. I mean, you are sticking to you know being truthful to yourself, and not forcing it. You don't need
I
to,
don't. I
obviously.
have a system. I stick with my system. It's a proven system, so I shouldn't, get off of that. So yeah, I never just make plays, you know, just to make plays. I've tried that before, and that doesn't work. So suddenly, if you get down and you're minus only a game, and you're like, oh, I want to have a winning day, and you put in, 5 or 6 more. I don't know. I always lose them. So minimize your losses as well.
I'm up 2 dimes over the last 7 days. Mindy's up 1,200 for the last month. This is the goal right now.
Right.
Mindy, we're up to 7,161 units of profit. Those are code words for dollars. These are based on 100 unit plays, just trying to win 100. Mostly 110 to win 100. The vigorish is factored in to all of our unit sizes and profits. These picks are third party tracked. You've got Mindy and I. I don't know how else I can say it, man. These numbers are very, very strong.
Right.
That's all I want to say about it. There are other cappers. There's over a half a dozen of these type of sites. I have I admire them all and I like them all because they keep the track of the records. I trust all of them that use this kind of format. I mean, they're all kind of responsible to each other when they have the multi cappers because they can't get one over on one another. So great numbers, Mindy, over the last 30 days. If you guys are subscribing, thank you. We know we have subscribers. We want more subscribers. That keeps us going and doing it. We're touts. Yeah, we got to bet our plays in order to really make a living here, I think. But we're doing pretty well with our sales. But if you're not doing well with the picks or with Team Steam or whatever, seems like you guys are winning. So no big deal. But join us over at tonyspicks.com. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20% off all of our premium pick packages, including from me and Mindy right here on top of the boards. Mindy talking about her, light schedule today. What are you going to do, Mindy, when you only win a couple hundred today instead
I
of your.
like winning a couple hundred a day. I don't care if I win $10 a day. Again,
All
I
right.
say this all the time. It is hard to beat Vegas. It's hard. So you guys should, pat yourselves on the back when you do that. Like it's tough to do. They have a lot more history than we do putting out these lines. So take those wins. It doesn't matter how much it is. Put it in your pocket. Increase your bankroll. Make those plays. But yeah, for me, anytime I can come out ahead $180, hey, I'm real happy with that.
Jeffrey Linton here. How about Prince Moore joining us? He
Hey.
got that Denver money last night despite the sweat. Greg wants the Pistons already. He's ready to go with the game. So, Bradley, hopefully, you've come to the right place. Like I said, check out Mindy's packages right there. Those numbers are not fault. Mindy is one of the hottest, if not the hottest, handicapper in there are, hey, touts are a dime a dozen. Let's face it. But really, with only a few of these type of sites, Mindy's one of the hottest, if not the hottest, capper on the multi-handicapper sites. And, kind of a celebrity, the way she's getting it done. So Nathan's here today. And what else? Keith Arway, more new viewers. Man, we're up to 80 already. You can feel it coming.
Right.
Gary Play is here today. Kong sending out more plays. Save them, you guys. We want to put your plays up in the
or
video.
just repeat them, when we get
Yeah.
to the games.
Yeah, I'm sometimes it's hard for me to scroll all the way back. But if you
Well,
got
I'm just saying, if they retype it in the chat while we're on the game, then cool.
oh sure,
Yeah.
sure. I just want to make sure they get on record here, though. But what we do is when we talk about each game. I know a lot of you know this, but we talk about each game and then we chop that up later and make an individual video that we put on YouTube. So when we talk about one particular game, that becomes a video. And if you make the pick, we'll flash it up there on the screen, and then your pick will be on the video that is seen by several hundred people. We not only does this show get seen 400, 500, 600 times, or at least viewed part of it, whatever it is, but the individual games, which probably do get full 100% views, or at least they, check out the pick.
Right.
Your pick you're flashed on the screen. So we like you to type in the team names and then what your pick is. So let's see. All right. He says Vegas is not your friends, and I know it's just
Right.
something they always want to. We always want to kill the bookmakers, crush the bookmaker. I feel bad because if we didn't have the bookmakers, then we wouldn't be able to win. So we need to be nice to the bookmakers. Let's just
want to
take our share.
Them. Okay.
We take our share. I want to change the narrative and not crush the bookmakers. I want to be their friend. I want them to take our great picks and say, "Oh, Team Steam's on this team. Let's shade the line because we know Team Steam wins." Prince Moore's got Philly. All right. So okay, let's. There it is. Mindy's plays. Mindy's packages today. I'll have packages as well after I get done listening to what Mindy has to say because Mindy's hot. Like I said, check it out.
So
check
is
out
Ramon.
the handicapper leaderboard. Thank you. Okay. Well, I want to be hot on Team Steam, and that's where you're not finding Team Steam on any of these short-term leaderboards right now. So that's
maybe the 2023. I think if you look there, you can find us on that one.
All right. Well,
there we are. See, we're there. We're there.
And that's the awesome thing about that is that it's Mindy, Ramon, and Team Steam there. Good job, Nick. Good job, Joshua, as well. But the fact that we're there and you see that monthly number, that's just I can't get over that, Mindy. I'm 50 games over 500. You're 53 games over 500. There's no doubt. Look, if you multiply, Daniel twice, he's 2,700. If you multiply the GM 3 times, he's 22. So those guys are doing great too. There's 2 ways to get there. Joshua as well. I mean, if you 6 or 7x that, he's stronger than that's just as strong as us. So 2 ways to get there. Mindy and I just happen to deal in higher volume, and if you're playing $100 plays, this is what you're up. And if you're playing more than that, we thank you. And well, I got an Amazon wish list. Okay, all right.
When the teachers send out what they want, Ramon's going to send out his list as well.
So we're ready to roll. Unless anybody says anything fun. All right, let's get on with the picks. Thank you for putting up with that. And hey, get our picks. I think they're relatively inexpensive considering the damage we're doing. But if you guys are winning, that's great too. And if we're helping you, awesome.
All right.
We've got basketball today, NBA, just 4-game card on Monday, but a decent card. Starting off with the Heat and the Sixers, and the Sixers are favored here by 6 now. Heat's got some things to worry about, certainly right now. Atlanta's going to be breathing down their neck soon. Atlanta made the coaching change now. I didn't know the interim coach was going to be short-term interim. Quinn Snyder will start right away, it looks like. But here, the Sixers are -6 and the total 217.
I don't want to be against Ziggy right off the bat.
No.
Oh man, but I'm going to take the over in this one. I'm going to go over. I had it 216.5, so 217 now. 76ers ranked 16th in points scored. I know that, the 76ers here, the 76ers are ranked 16th in points scored, and the Heat now are ranked 30th, only with 108. So I get that, but yet if I take a look here, the over has hit in the last 5 of 6 games when each of these two teams play off of a day's rest. I'm going to go over the total, 217 here.
All right, Mindy wants to go over in this one. That's where the steam came in on the over here. I don't know. Sometimes when you look at, like I said, Miami, Philly, these are teams that can play an under sometimes. Kevin Love looks like he's ready to play today for Miami. We'll see how his addition to the lineup affects the Heat. They need a little bit of help certainly right now. Lowry, you see it there, upgraded to questionable from Ron. Bringing the info. Ziggy does lean under. Here's Greg with the Sixers. This is the Kong smash. Now that's
Kong smash.
Kong, right?
Yeah.
Kong smash. The Kong smash play of the day. Philly -5.5 or 6 in this case. You probably can get 5.5. Great. Kong.
Yeah.
I don't really see any 5.5s, but hey, you can buy it down to
Exactly.
5.5 -120, 125, or lay the 6 maybe. Butterscotch Philly at home all day. Kong says he'll go to the alternative universe here. C Spill's got Philly in there with some other plays. Brent Cook's on Philly. Lucky Powers here today. Good to see Lucky. Jeffrey Linton says 76ers here.
They're like, I'll just take it at whatever.
Yeah.
I don't even care.
No. I'm gonna be on the Sixers. It's probably a premium for me. I'm just not sure on the total.
Yeah.
Percent better on Philly. All right, I'll be on Philly for sure. I mean, they're almost the kings of the homes, kings of covering, kings of Kings Kong. Oh well, better stop right now where I'm ahead. But Philadelphia 22-11 against the spread at home, of course. Talk about that every time. Miami certainly in a funk right now. One of the worst spread teams, if not the worst spread team in the league. 21-37 and 3 this year, including 2-8 in their last 10. I'm on the Sixers here to roll. Feels like a premium, and I'll just take them here, lay the points. So I'm not going to take the total. I'm just not sure. I don't think I'm going the other way, Mindy. And this is again here where I should probably try to listen to Mindy and get us some winners. But no one else in the chat was talking about the total too much. It seemed like all Philly walk this way as well. Okay. Pistons and Hornets. I think we just have this one.
Seems like it.
Okay. Pistons and Hornets are going to play here. They, I don't know, maybe it's just bad teams. These two teams haven't met since earlier this month. But Hornets here -6.5. Well, the Hornets going to the playoffs or 6.5, 235. But two bad teams. But I guess the Hornets are that much better than the Pistons.
Well, I was going to take this second worst home team here today. I'll take the Hornets, -6.5 here. Again, it's one of these, like, I think they're just playing better ball right now. Hornets 4-0. They're putting up 123. Pistons are 0-4. I don't know if this is just the right spot for them, especially because they've only been, scoring about 106 points a game here. I know, Scotch, the Hornets are trash, but not today, right? Like you said, they're 4-0 in their last 4 games here.
He's taking them out of the trash.
That's what I said. He's taking them out of the trash right here.
We're desperate for games today. We're using, leftovers, I think.
Yeah, so I'll take the Hornets here, -6.5.
All right, Mindy, on the Hornets, lay the points. Talked about the injuries there. Man, Stewart's questionable. Didn't I just see him dunking the ball in the last game? Here's Greg under's a stronger play. He feels like Jamon under here. So LaMelo over in points and assists.
Sweet
Brent,
props. There we go. Props.
yeah, they do suck. Well, yeah, I mean they do. I mean, Charlotte 19 and 43, Detroit 15 and 46. So thank you, Jamon. Looks
Yeah,
like
coming in
Jamon's
with
my
some
type of
Napier
guy.
data there. I like
Yeah,
it.
Jamon's my type of handicapper here. Kong's got a prop. Jamal money line. Pistons have won 3 in a row against Charlotte. Verley's here today, chiming in. So I don't want to lay points. So I'm going to back down again from Mindy, and I'm going to agree with the steam came in on the over, but I like the under here. The game back in February went for 230 points. Prince says Hornets games have gone under. Yeah, 3 straight to the under. Hornets about as hot as they can get. They've won and covered 4 straight. So I get your guys' support for Detroit. But remember, even though Detroit has lost 4 straight, they've been covering spreads. They've covered 4 out of the last 5 for sure. So I'll take the under in this one now at 235 and 235 even. I mean 230 dropped to 235. So, not the best value for me. I'll take the under. Mindy's on Charlotte. All right. Maybe we won't have any plays. I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right. Here's the game of the day, game of the night. The Knicks, they're interestingly good. I'll say it. I mean, to me, the Knicks look like a little bit of a different team right now. That record just keeps creeping up a little bit. Hats off to the Knicks. The Celtics are still going to be a road favorite here against their rival, and let's see what Mindy Hahn has to say about this one.
Yeah, it's it's kind of a tough one here, but I just don't have the Celtics covering in this one. Knicks here 5-0, scoring 123 a game. Celtics 4-1, putting up 124 as of late. Knicks 4-0-1 against for the last 5 here overall. 5-0-1 their last 6 after allowing 100 or more the previous game here as well. I like the Knicks at home. I like how they've been playing. I'm going to take them. I see a lot of folks here on the Celtics today. So we're having lots of Mindy versus chat room challenges on this one.
Yeah, but it's going to be chat versus. It's going to be. We're on the Knicks. I mean,
the Mindy
JB out tonight. I mean, there's 25, 26 points right there from Boston that they'll have to replace a little bit. Looks like Ziggy's on the over. Greg's on the over. Steam came in on the over. Yeah, I don't know. I might not mind the over, but I'm on the Knicks. Here comes some Knicks backers, Mindy.
There we go. Gary Playa. He's been on my side so far. So he liked the Hornets. Now likes the Knicks. There we go. We're on the same page.
Corday, Knicks money line.
All right, Corday.
Kong says if JB's out, he does like the Knicks, and I do think
Lewis.
Yep. But that's our job, Brent. I mean, that's our job is to figure it out right now who's going to be in or out and try to make the best assumptions moving forward. And again, to try to take advantage of any shortcomings in the line, right?
Yeah.
Where we think the game might be. I think Brown is probably. I think he's unlikely to play in this game. Blake says the Celtics covering over Scotch's Boston. Here comes Boston, right? I mean, there's going to be plenty of support for Boston. I know that. Celtics win no cover, so that's going to be an exciting game. Yep.
So that's going to be a 1-point victory, huh? Celtics 1-point victory.
I just think the Knicks are to me they look like they've turned it around a little bit. Uh, here's a well, can't win them all. Boston on the road against but and the thing about the Knicks, right? Like, okay, so there is some support for the Knicks, so that maybe they'll be an El Foldo, but I don't know. I mean, Brunson has been such a big factor for them. Scott says Knicks feel like maybe on the road they're a little better. Rodney says the Celts are big time public. Yeah, they might be. Mark's reviews here today. He's taking the over in this one. Steam came in on the over, no doubt. Nixon over for walk this way.
Scott.
Rodney blanks. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone's got an opinion on this one.
Jan is back today, Ramon. Talking baseball already, though. He's got a couple months before he gets our, premium Major League Baseball plays of the day.
I was trying to think if there's any, big news yesterday. Oh, Manny Machado just signed an 11-year, $350 million.
Locked him up, like you said. Locked him up. I was like, what? He got locked up?
Yeah, Tatum's been, I don't know if he's been bad. He just hasn't been Tatum, but the other Boston, how about these other players on Boston stepping up? Right? Okay, yeah, he's got the look. I'm putting in. I might only be betting a couple of dollars, but I got to bet spring training games if I'm going to watch.
I'm not. I'm just putting that out there. I know. I see. I wish I could. Do that because Ramon's the kind of specializes more in marketing, the market handicapping. And I always I'm like I need some stats. I don't want to go into anything blind. So that's the difference between us on that. That's why I look for Ramon to give me my XFL picks because he's looking at it.
Well, I thought when Jan was talking about the Guardians, I thought he was talking XFL football. All right. Yeah, don't do it, you guys. Don't don't bet real money on spring training, but I don't mind, looking at some games
here and there. Yeah, I got
Corday says is Tatis playing. He's looking healthy in spring training. Tatis is set to go as an outfielder. So okay. All right, Mindy, we're on. There's our first pick, New York Knicks. Might be our only pick because someone was saying they want to see what we have. Who said that? They want to see what we have in this next game. Mark's reviews says he wants to know who we like in this one. The Pelicans are down to a 4-point favorite, 227.
Well, I like the Magic today, if that matters to anyone. They are 2-3 over the last 5, scoring only a 106 a game here. Versus playing with this other team that doesn't like to score points here very much. Only 105 over their last 5 games here. These rolling out averages sometimes are something else this season. It's like half of the teams, score in the high 120s and the other half score barely 100. It's pretty wild. The big difference, though, I think between these two comes on the defensive side. Magic here only allowing 109. Pelicans still allowing 115. Magic 6-1 versus the spread versus the Pelicans on the road as well. So I'll take this road team called the Magic +4.
All right, Mindy on the match plus the points here against the Pelicans. Feels a little bit light considering, the positioning of the teams right now. I mean, you got an Orlando team, still 10, 11 games under 500, but man, they kind of get the money sometimes, and New Orleans isn't a great favorite, are they? So Butterscotch said not laying the money with the Pelicans anymore without Zion. That's just old, right? I mean, at this point, we're just, we're ignoring the Zion factor until he can come back. There's no doubt about it. So Isaac out for Orlando today. Nance is out for the Pelicans. Butterscotch is on Orlando. Jamon's got a prop. And Mark does.
Wendell Carter wearing Nike Monarchs out there on the court. I love it.
Mark's reviews puts a couple of plays in there. Ziggy's leaning toward the over here. Brent's on the Magic. Verley's on the Magic. Orlando money line for percent better. Gary Player on the Magic. Man, you guys might be. Look, we're getting only 4 now. Steam came in on the over. I'm not sure that's the right play. But you guys are hot on this game, too.
Yeah, C-Man 550 coming in with the O-Town.
Okay.
Curtis.
Curtis on Orlando as well. Boy, that's going to be hello to Gerardo.
Jamal. Magic beat some good teams already.
All right.
What you thinking, Ramon? What you thinking?
I'll take them. I'll take the Magic. I think they can do it here. Kong likes Valanciunas. Let's do it. Let's get on Orlando +4 against New Orleans today. I think maybe they keep it close. Look, Orlando's a pretty good cover team, 31-20 as a dog. New Orleans, they're not terrible against the number, but I'll take Orlando here. William Dickey here today with the dirty dog lean here. I don't think it's the dirty dog play of the day, but he likes the Magic. Greg kind of wondering about the total.
I have it right on the line. I mean, okay. I don't know. I mean, I have it as like literally a 0.01 off of the spread, so I wouldn't touch it.
Okay. Well, I was thinking.
So if you have anything.
Well, Steam came in on the over. I was already leaning under. Maybe it'll create some value today. Ziggy says Magic seems like the easy play. I don't feel that comfortable about it. I've got Mindy on it, so I'm going to be on it. 2 plays for us in the NBA, though. We'll go to college ball next. All right. Let's bring in, North Carolina is going to open up this card today on the road against Florida State, Mindy. Carolina, they're up to an 8-point favorite. I mean, what's going on here? Did we just forget about what Carolina? I know Florida State's had a rough season, not what anybody was expecting, in Tallahassee, but the North Carolina is an 8-point favorite. And the totals dropped 2 points here to 150, maybe 150.5, but nonetheless, this total's dropping.
Good morning, Mr. James. But yeah, I mean, I think on C. James is here. So I said, Hey, what's up? But I think if it wasn't for, a buzzer beater, we probably wouldn't be talking about Florida State here today at all. In this one, I'm going to take North Carolina here. They're the more consistent team. I don't know if I agree or disagree and kind of some letdown spots. If so, this might be it here. But Florida State is just winless at home, right? I mean, they've lost their last 6 home games. They're 1-6 against the spread. I'm going to have to take North Carolina here.
Oh, yeah, no, Florida State's got issues, no doubt about it. But Carolina's 2 in season on the road. We know that. Jeffrey Linton on Florida State and the under. This is exactly what I'm thinking, I think. But I'll take the under. Mindy's got Carolina here. Let's be cautious. So, CJ, there should be more betting on bowling,
I do like to bowl, I must say, Ramon. Are you a bowler?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yes.
Yeah. Well,
so, bowling and softball kind of go, hand in hand, kind of like how you've done it, right? I mean, they're like the 2 best recreational sports, in my opinion.
I always felt, I was always the emergency pitcher in slow pitch, and I just used my bowling motion.
There you go.
Carolina just 3-7 on the road, on the money line on the true road. pretty bad against the spread, certainly, but Florida State has their issues as well. Carolina 9-20 against the spread this season. So maybe I should join a bowling league since I've quit softball.
It's one of those, like, bowling is just so long, right? I mean, it's like 40 weeks. Like, so I always prefer to get on the 12 league, the 12 week, or you can get, the 2 teams. So like me and my mom would go bowl for the 12 weeks. That way I can keep my, sanction, my average. So I don't know. That's kind of how I always did it. But I just think at the 40 weeks, it's like as long as, taking, being in, your senior year of high school. 300. Well, my highest game is at 189, so I had left a 4-pin in like the 8th frame.
I was thinking about
the 289, not 189.
Old many tournaments and all that back in the junior bowler, let's just say, not as an adult.
Right.
Junior bowler. Don't mind some midnight bowling with the lights out and the neon going around. Okay, Mindy's going to be on the heels, and I'm on the under here with North Carolina and Florida State. Carolina 3-7 to the under in their last 10 games. Looks like the money's coming in on the under. I'll go under in this one. Florida State definitely plays to the over right now, so.
I feel like I should bring out my bowling shirt from when I was 5 years old now. So it is like this big.
No, they got some interesting bowling alleys here. Obviously they do a lot of national.
Well, most of the national tournaments are there, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, the South Point's got a bowling alley in the hotel casino. So
well, yeah, they make the bowling alley wherever they want to. I mean, I've seen some outdoors there in Vegas. It's crazy.
West Virginia and Iowa State. Iowa State favored here by 4.5, and the total 134.
Well, I know to me this one's kind of difficult, right? Because I know Iowa State has this really good defense, but I'm coming out with this way over total today, so I'm going to give that here out on the show here. I think West Virginia is going to maybe help a little bit with this pace today. That's kind of how I see this. They're ranked 65th in scoring, 76 points a game. And scoring 77 points a game here over the last 3. So they've been able to hold this average, throughout the duration. I know Iowa State is ranked 269th in scoring, right, at 68. So they're the ones I'm worried about a little bit here. But the over is 12-3-1. The Mountaineers last 16 versus a team with a winning record. I think it's going to head over the total today.
All right, Mindy's got over in the game between West Virginia and Iowa State. I was questioning whether West Virginia can do enough to get it there. I'm going to take Iowa State at home. They're not overwhelming covers, but West Virginia on the road worries me in this spot. You mentioned Iowa State's, ability defensively. So I think I'm going to end up laying the points here with Iowa State. They're 10-6 against the spread at home. They're not getting any numbers of late. TJ, I think he means -5 here, of course, but Jamon's on West Virginia here. It's like not too much. Yeah, Jamon's on West Virginia.
I think it's going to be tough on the side.
I'm going to lay it with Iowa State against West Virginia here on the road. At home against road team West Virginia.
Cool.
All right. Looks like not much in the comments on that one. Let's take a look at more Big 12 action with Baylor on the road here against Oklahoma State. Baylor's a 1-point favorite, total up to 142.
I'm going to go ahead and take Baylor. Baylor worked out for me here last time against the spread. I'm going to do it here again today. I know they've been a bit inconsistent, 2-2 over their last 4. They allow a ton of points, right? 75 points a game. But Oklahoma State here suddenly just went downhill, 0-4, allowing 86 points a game as well. Baylor ranked 42nd in scoring. while Oklahoma State 231. In all of the NCAA, I'm going to go Baylor 5-1 against the spread the last 6 Monday games. Today's Monday, Ramon. Hopefully a good day for Baylor.
Yep, Baylor on the road here at Gallagher, Iowa. Mindy will take the Bears on the road. So, well, tough to lay the number, but Oklahoma State has an underdog 3-9 against the spread. Has an underdog. I'll probably end up taking the over in this one. Oklahoma State's been going over quite a bit of late. We know that. They went over against West Virginia. They went over against TCU, over against Kansas. Now, they did go under in their last game against Kansas State, but they're on this losing streak. Baylor had the win over Texas. I'm going to go over in this one, 142 here. Oklahoma State kind of goes under at home, but Baylor on the road, I don't know if their defense is all.
Scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, Greg, for me, my normal rule of thumb is I don't usually play too much over minus 150 odds. So for me, anytime I can take a minus 150 or less, I'm going to do that on the money line. So basically, if you have someone like Baylor -3 down to pick them, I'm going to take them on the money line.
I'm going against. I spoke too soon, and now I'm going against I'm going against the Scotch Lock. I'm going against the chat, basically. Nathan Cerna wants the Cocaine Bears. CJ, everybody's on Baylor in this one. Wow. I think Mindy actually her show play is on the over. I don't know.
I had Baylor.
Oh, you're on Baylor?
Yeah, I had Baylor. You had the over.
I'm the over. Thank you.
But he was asking if that was money line or not. So for me, I would always play these on the money line, but we're on a show here with odds. And so I'm giving you all of my picks against the spread. But for me personally, yes, that's how I would go, is I'd play Baylor on the money line. But I am more of a conservative bettor as well. I try to give myself the most chances of winning.
Yeah, it's been a while. Anderson, that wrist. Everybody Baylor. So, okay. Well, I guess that tipped my hand. I was on I'm kind of Oklahoma State, but Jamon team total over. Burley, Baylor to cover. Man, you guys are really on Baylor here. Probably should be going with it. Baylor lock. Wow. Well, we know Cavante George is out for Baylor. Okay. All right. Everybody on Baylor but me, I guess. I'm on the over. Mindy's on Baylor. All right.
Probably won't be the first or last time, Ramon.
Yeah. All right, Nevada here on the road. Going to be taking on Wyoming. Nevada's favored by 6. Total 138.
It seems like I've been catching a lot of Wyoming games here as of late. I watched them against Air Force. Who else did I see them? It might have been New Mexico, something like that. I can't remember now. But Nevada 2-0. They're allowing 53 points a game over those last two. Wyoming 0-2, allowing 74 points of offense to their opposing teams. I'm going to take Nevada here, -6, 5-1 against the spread their last 6 games here as well. I'm going to take them.
Yeah, Wyoming, there's something not right now with the Cowboys. Not right all season, but now especially things seem to be spiraling even more here. So I want to go with Nevada. Let's get on it now. They're one of the best favorites in the country. 14-3 against the spread as a favorite this year. Wyoming just 10-17 against the spread. Nevada's on this, big late season run now. They beat Fresno. They crushed San Jose. They lost that game to Utah State, but let's take them here, I think, against Wyoming. in this one.
Sounds good.
Daniel's got them in a parlay.
All right.
Butterscotch is on them. All right, we got to play in college ball. It's Nevada. All right, we're gonna head
Consensus
out.
play number 3.
Okay, probably going under here today. It looks like. Remember when we used to have an over/under on the?
Yeah, Blake used to put those out for us. I feel like he's slacking a little bit.
Brent Cook on Nevada. Walk This Way's on Wyoming. Gives us a little 4-team action here.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Screenshot if you want to join with Walk This Way.
I like it. I mean, minus that Wyoming pick, but.
Jamon, Nevada, first half. All right, Mindy, let's get out to some conference tournament action. These are home sites to start the ASUN tournament. I'd say it's been a good debut in Division One for Queens. Maybe they started to underachieve. They got off to a hot start. They looked great. Got into conference play. It's hard when you're coming from D2. Even in a conference like this, they ran into some bumps. They're a small team, and Gulf Coast, they're kind of a big team, but maybe Queens took the steam here. They're up to 3.5 now. I mean, this is a runaway favorite today. Queens College up to 3.5. Oh boy.
Yeah, and I'm going to be jumping on the bandwagon with Queens College. I prefer that at 2, of course. But it's just one of those, like, they just had the better home record here. They're 8-5, at home, but only 4-5 against the spread. I mean, so not great there. But Florida Gulf Coast, they're 5-9 on the road, so they're 4 games underwater there. And Florida Gulf Coast might be 0-7 in its last 7 versus a team with a winning record. I'm going to take Queens today.
All right. I'm on with you, Mindy. Is this one where, because of the movement, would this qualify as a money line on Team Steam Premium, or do you know?
So here's the thing. So this one here at minus 3.5, it's probably going to be at like minus 160. And so again, that's like where I don't like to play those, that big of odds. I think it decreases my chance of winning on the day overall. It diminishes that. So, I mean, I would take Queens here, and lay the points.
Okay, well, that's what we'll do. I'm going to take Queens anyways. They took the steam. To me, Queens feel
Maybe
like...
I can look to see if I can still get it at 3 or something.
Yeah, well, they can shoot, no doubt about it. Like I said, they're small, so they've had injuries this season, but they shoot so well. Tough matchup, FGCU. When they just played, I thought it was a pretty tight game, but Queens kind of won the battle of the extracurriculars, right? I mean, they went to the line more. They were offensive rebounding, so I think I like Queens College here with you, and I'm going to take.
So I can get them on the site right now. I'll take it at minus 155. How about that? Minus 3.
Okay.
Are you okay with
Whichever works. Again, if you want to state it, I don't know. You usually recap it. When you put the recap in, you go with that, right? Okay.
We'll take it on the money line. How about that? Minus 155. I'll break my own rule a little bit.
Prince is on Queens here. Scotch is on the Gulf Coast money line. Greg says, I've never even... What's an Atlantic Sun?
Right.
Of course, we remember Dunk City, right? I mean, who could forget Dunk City when Enfield was with Florida Gulf Coast? And Queens College, they made their debut this year, and like I said, they're
one of 5 teams that came into the NCAA.
They were hot early, along with my UCSD. Well, they've been in a couple of years.
Texas A&M. What's the other ones?
Commerce, Corpus Christi.
Yep. Yeah, it was Commerce, not Corpus Christi. Okay. Right. And then who was it? Longwood?
I don't know. I think Longwood's been in for a couple
Who
of
was it?
years. I think it's one of those
It was
other.
another L name that came in this year.
All right. There's
Remember?
been several. I mean, there are a couple here. And here's the thing. This is why we're gonna, I believe, Mindy, end up with even a further expanded NCAA tournament field shortly, is because of the addition of these new teams. That's the way that's the way I'm seeing it moving forward. So maybe it was Longwood, Mindy, but that's why we'll
I'm
see
gonna
it.
look it up now.
That's why we'll see an expanded field, because we're just adding more teams. So no, not Queen. It's Queens, North Carolina, Greg. It's the Queens is in North Carolina. Oh, there it is. Yeah, see James saying. So looks like C-Spill going a little bit momentum here with FGCU. Uh, I was just so impressed with Queens early. So, yeah, see, James said they were an ATM machine at the beginning of the season when they were in the non-conference
Yes.
schedule.
It was Lindenwood, not Longwood.
Lindenwood. That's right. Thank you.
All right. So I don't have to search no more because I see it in the chat. Got it. Perfect.
Yep, and St. Tom, the Tommies. Don't forget they were in. All right, Jeffrey says Queens better offense. We're on Queens here, third pick here in college, or second pick here in college basketball, fourth pick overall. We're going with Queens College. All right. The other game, these games are played at the same time in the ASUN tournament. Bellarmine and North Florida. And North Florida's favorite here by 4. Now North Florida's down to 3. So interestingly, the biggest line movements. Let's see if this is a trend moving forward. But I'd say compared to the main board, no game has moved as much as these two games. And
Yeah,
the total here was 40.5.
I thought this one was a little bit, tough to handicap here. I mean, neither one is, I would say both are pretty decent, right? You got North Florida 11-2 at home, 9-2 against the spread here. But I just think they do cover a little bit more often than not. The North Florida team 4-1 against the spread in the last 5, and also 8-2 on Mondays. I'm going to take North Florida here.
All right, Mindy on North Florida at home against Bellarmine in the ASUN tourney. Yeah, for me, I just watched this game the other night, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to. I tell you, North Florida was shooting the lights out. They were hitting threes like nobody's business in that game. I don't think Bellarmine run. They look awkward out there. They don't even screen. It seems like so. I don't know. Just seems like now down to 3. That does make it interesting for me.
Yeah, because they've been covering the spread. That's the whole thing.
Oh.
Like they're a 10-7 spread cover. North Florida 9-2. So I mean, to me they were equally as good.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, I've lost my value on Bellarmine. I kind of wanted Bellarmine in this one. So, all right. Well, not too fond of this game. Gotta be honest with you. I'm gonna
Big
go with
pass.
it's gonna be the challenge here. The challenge.
Oh, here we go. Challenge. Mindy.
You gotta have one. Bellarmine plus the points. Mindy's got all the value. Mindy's got the value with -3.
All right.
Challenge. Right. Yep. That was what they were shooting the lights out. I know that. They were shooting right over the top of them all day long, but I'm going to come back with Bellarmine here.
In the rematch. You and TJ agree. Me and Butterscotch.
She's still wondering about the ranking. Does he mean with these two teams or in general, like the new poll? I'm not sure. if that's what he means, because today's Monday. So, all right, Mindy, we're going to move to hockey. We've got some plays. Go to the ice. Talk about this one with the Red Wings and the Senators. I'm showing the Senators favored here, minus $1.30 or so. Let's see. 130, 135, maybe 6.5 under 15.
Yeah, it's one of these that I wish I could just take the Red Wings on the puck line, but it's just too much for me. I don't know who's going to win this one outright. I'm having a hard time here today. So I'm going to go ahead and go under the total, though. Red Wings 2-1 over the last 3, scoring 2 goals a game. Senators 1-2 over their last 3, putting up 2 goals a game here. So the under is 4-0 in the Red Wings last 4 and 7-0 in the Senators last 7 in the third game of a 3-4 situation. I'm going to take under 6.5.
I'll take under 6.5. I mean, this game feels like it should be rated at 6 to me, and I think it'll go under as well. So let's get on this right away. I'm worried it might even just juice to the under, not too heavy, so maybe it won't go down to 6. But I like the under in this one for sure, Mindy. Scotch likes the over.
Yeah, that was the Penguins game. Because I love the Lightning in that one.
Yeah, we gave out a couple losers in that game, no doubt about it. One game yesterday that I couldn't. I had the under in Toronto and the Kraken. How did I hang on for that one? That game was that game was a blowout early. The Kraken didn't look good. Toronto came out. Austin Matthews scored again. He scored. It was, early big lead, and somehow I hung on for the win. That's what happens when you're the luckiest handicapper. Scotch doesn't know about the Red Wings. Burley likes the under with us. Ziggy's going under. Percent Better's going under. Jamon, Red Wings. I don't mind Red Wings either. I'm surprised Mindy was so interested in the puck line. I mean, Red Wings are playing better. They're kind of profitable, right now. So, but let's go over. Let's go under, of course, in this one. Ottawa's gone under in 7 of their last 10 games. And Detroit 17-22 to the under as a dog. So take the under in this one, Mindy, to start our hockey card. All right. One here.
Let's play number 5.
All right, Vancouver and Dallas. Ooh, 265. 6 over 20. This total's going up. A Dallas total is Ottinger not going to be in there? I don't know, but right now, 6 over 20.
I mean, I feel like I kind of have to take the Canucks on the money line today here. That's what I'm going to do. I'll take them at plus, 220 here. They're 2-3 over the last 5 games, outscoring this Stars team by about 3 goals a game. Canucks 4-1 the last 5 in Dallas. I'm going to take this underdog today.
Money line Mindy, they call her.
Really?
Wow, plus 235, huh?
Yeah.
Not even a puck line for Mindy. No way. Okay. Let's see what you guys have. Let's take a look. All right. Greg's on the puck line here. Ziggy will take the puck line. Under for Butterscotch. I don't know. Man, it feels like an over to me, and the total's moving to the over. Well, we can't. It is a good name for Mindy, but we already have money line. We already have money line. Who is it?
Money line maker, or what is it? I don't know. What is that name?
I feel bad because we're not getting his name right.
I'll find it.
Did we get it? Yeah. Okay.
We'll just have to scroll.
Okay. Well, I don't want, because then I lose my place.
Right. You don't want to lose your place.
But Want to thank everybody for viewing today. While Mindy checks this out, I don't think we got to the record yet, but man, hanging out at 100 with 100 of you, that sounds awesome. But I want to say hello also, Mindy, to Rick Obermeyer joining us here today, talking about the Stars and their struggles. So thanks, C. James. Yep. Collins Cup says it was Moneyline Matt, but I think Moneyline Matt is a national. Maybe he's our guy. Is that our guy?
No.
Moneyline Matt. Oh, I know he's talking about. There's a national handicapper, Moneyline Matt, but we have our own Moneyline in the chat.
Yeah,
we're
there's
not
like
watching, otherwise it'd be getting on our case right now.
Probably left after basketball. But yeah, there's so many comments. It's hard for me to find it.
That's awesome that there's too many comments. One day, I might not be able to put all the plays on the screen. We'll have so many comments and picks, which is great. All right, I'm going to be on the over in this one. I'm going to have to go against. Going to have to go against the chat a little bit here. Butterscotch is on the under. I'm on the over in this one. I know it's tough with Ottinger in there, but
I can't find him right now. But
okay, no problem. Let's move. Let's get back.
Moneyline something. I'm sorry.
We know Vancouver, big time over. Will they give it up? Will Dallas be able to score? Vancouver, remember, is 25-5 to the over on the road this season still, even though they're going up against Dallas. Jeffrey wants Canucks on the puck line. Brent calls it 5-3 Stars.
Stars 5, Canucks 3. Kind of what I think.
And Jamon says, got the rookie in there, likely for Vancouver, and Oettinger for Dallas, so he likes the under. So, but Dallas a big favorite. I would imagine if Mindy's play comes through, I'll probably lose. Actually, the way that looks to me on the game. So me and Scotch on the challenge here. All right. Take a look now on the Bruins on the road here. Oh, the Bruins are up to $1.40. They're already taking money here against the Oil. 6.5 over 15. This is a big drop on the under, actually.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and take the Oilers today. I think sometimes against my better judgment because I know how hot the Bruins are. And the Oilers just haven't been making a lot of money for us here as of late. But still, Oilers are still ranked first in goals for. Bruins ranked third. Oilers here now scoring 4 goals a game here at home. We know McDavid leads those Oilers with the 48 goals and 65 assists. I think they're just going to be able to maybe take a little bit advantage here on a power play. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. I think they might be good value here at a home underdog. So we'll give it a try here.
All right, going against the Scotch money line lock here. TJ,
I don't want to do that.
That's just a lean. Ziggy leaning to the under. I'm on the under here in this one. TJ's on the Bruins money line. So, Kong, I'm sorry if I said it wrong. Mindy is definitely on Vancouver. I'm on the over.
Oh, okay. I didn't see
the previous game.
Okay.
Okay, I figured I just said it wrong or something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't recall it. Now
just to make sure.
Made a mistake, but
okay.
What were you on, Ramon?
I'm going to be on the under in this game with Boston on the road. So, Burley on Boston money line. So Boston 3-6-1 to the under in the last 10, 16-28 and 1 to the under as a favorite. Edmonton, one of the massive over teams in the league. 6.5 tonight. I'm going to go under with Boston and Edmonton. And Mindy is on the Bruins.
Oilers.
The Oil. That's what he meant. Maybe that's what he meant. Maybe I said it wrong there. Maybe I said that wrong. Okay.
Moneyline Mills. There it is. Moneyline
Mills. Thank you.
He's coming back. Moneyline Mills. All right, we got it.
There he is.
Moneyline Mills.
We got Mills across the street too. We got our own Mills. Mills with an S. All right, Golden Knights here and Avalanche. The Avalanche $1.35, 6 under 15. Well, still a pretty good matchup, but teams that maybe are just tailing off a little bit.
Perhaps. Avalanche, though, 5-0 right now, scoring 4.5 goals a game. Knights, on the other hand, 3-2. They're still scoring 3 goals a game here. Not playing terrible as of late. But I think the Avalanche is going to get this one at home. I'll take them. They're 4-0 in their last 4 versus that team with a winning record as well. Taking the Avalanche.
Yeah, maybe Vegas has some issues again. It looks like here's Scotch on the under. Greg's leading under. Ziggy is leading to the under. And VGK for percent better. Yeah, VGK, would you think?
212-ish.
Well, I'm just kind of worried about VGK right now. I mean, they lost at home to Dallas. They, of course, lost that game at Chicago. So looks like a good spot for the Avalanche, especially Vegas won the last meeting here in Colorado. So I'm gonna, and I don't have the goalie listed here. My computer's down. It was a Gurdjieff was listed on the possible goaltenders, so I think Gurdjieff will probably be in there. I would think. So Moneyline Mills got the all Boston Moneyline parlay. Hey, I'm going to take the Avalanche with
on the money line.
Oh, okay.
Is that what he's asking? Money line or puck line?
Oh, Kong, we're on the money line with Avalanche, right, Mindy?
Yes. Are you going Avalanche, Ramon?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Until, if Hill's going to be in there, we know Vegas has the goalie situation right now. We know they have, Mark Stone's out still, last I checked. So it just seems like this team just can't get by without him for whatever reason. I mean, they're,
Consensus play, Colorado. Hey, good.
Colorado definitely have, we know Makar's out. It hurts their defense a little bit. So, but they did shore it up with the acquisition of Jack Johnson. So I imagine he'll be in there. There's Burley on the Avs. Walk with this way is on the Avs. All right, we've got to play on the Avalanche. And the whoa, wait a minute. That's not a real game. Sorry about that. That one snuck on me. We do not have that. Oh, here it is. Okay. Blackhawks and
at Gibson. Blackhawks v Gibson.
I mean, am I just old and senile? Have I lost my mind?
Perhaps.
What's going on, you guys? All I could do is pick winners. Okay, Blackhawks and Ducks. Ducks are they're down to $1.30, 6 over 20. I'm the producer, by the way. Mindy's the executive producer.
Correct.
I'm the hands-on producer. So
yes.
Any graphic
and switches and all that kind of good stuff.
Any graphic errors are all on me. Hello to Alvin Smith, Mindy, and go ahead with this game.
I'm going to take the Blackhawks. Are they really 5-0 right now? I mean, I feel like I got to take them, right? I mean, they're hot. They're scoring 4 goals a game here. Ducks 2-3 over their last 5, just not getting it in the net. Only 2 goals a game. Blackhawks still 4-1 in their last 5, playing on a day's rest. Gosh, I think I got to take them today for sure. Blackhawks plus money.
Yeah, does it bother anybody that the Ducks are favored at all?
Me.
In this one, does anybody, Mindy, you're not even taking that in consideration, huh? Here's Greg with the Blackhawks money line percent better. Chicago money line. Ziggy leans the under. Greg likes the Blackhawks. Scotch says, keep riding Chicago at this. Brent's on the Hawks. Man, you guys are all over the Hawks. All right, A1. We heard you. One more promo, but can you type it in just once, please? I'm a fan of yours. I saw the video. I'm going to go back and watch it, but maybe just put it in there one time. One early, one late. That's fine. I don't even think Tony's going to like that, but I don't mind because we want to give, maybe you'll be the next handicapper doing videos with us. What do you think of that? Or Ron. Well, don't forget Ron.
Yeah, I mean Ron and Bo teaming up.
Let's get Bo on Tony's picks. Let's get Ron. All of you are invited. I'll invite every single one of you to join our crew. Now you gotta apply and everything. We prefer you do videos. Blackhawks have dominated the Ducks, Ziggy says. Well, not last game. I know that. Ducks won the last one back 3 weeks ago. Prince says Blackhawks. Everyone's on the Blackhawks. I'm not. I'm on the over.
Going over.
Just going to go over. That's all.
I like the over.
I'd be on Anaheim tonight, you guys. It's their
favorite.
I get it. I mean, the
Blackhawks.
You scored with them. I've scored with them.
That's right.
Right. Ziggy and I are seeing it that way. Not committed yet to them, but well, we know that this is not a duck because it's flying. So I'm going to take that as a Blackhawk.
Oh, yeah. All right. What do we got today, Ramon? We got 6 total plays.
All right. I'll pop a few more comments while you get those ready. And I don't know if I know that TJ's doesn't mean our advertising's a little overboard because I'm going to advertise again.
No, he meant the other folks. Oh. I'm sure.
Well, I'm just glad to have A1 here, and I like that he's making videos. I saw his channel, so he's just getting started. If he was, I don't know, if he was a more established, I won't say it like that. I mean, we're just lucky to have you guys in here, the 100 live views. But no, I don't have a problem with it because, hey, like I said, he's doing videos, and not everyone does videos. So, all right, head on over to Tony'sPicks.com and check out our premium picks. Absolutely our best picks every day over at Tony'sPicks.com, especially Mindy and I. Mindy's up. This is no joke. Over the last 30 days using $100 plays. Now it is 305 picks. So you'd have to put down a pretty penny, even if you're playing $100 plays, but up 3,689 units. Pretty impressive. I'm right behind, 3,472. All of our plays are documented. You can go on there and take a look. They pop up pretty much as soon as the major line services grade the game. They pop right up. Take a look at some of my winners yesterday on the card. I kind of struggled late. Didn't get the best number in that Kings game, but I had Predators, Coyotes over, Leafs, Kraken under. I had the the Cavaliers. I think, Mindy, you had the Cavs, didn't you? I had the Rangers.
Oh, what did I have? No, I don't think I was in on that game.
I had Central Florida. I mean, come on, you guys against Tulsa? I had Manhattan on the road. They won outright. I had Davidson Duquesne under. I lost that Caps game. That was no good. But winner with Fairfield Canisius under. Lost with Niagara. They kind of blew the lead. And under in Illinois, Ohio State, if you read my write-up, the game was exactly to form. From what I said. So that's how you can see our picks over there at Tony's Picks. You see the line of winners that I had there. There are some losers. I had 2 losers in MMA. What happened? I don't know.
What? It's unlike you.
Well, it was a weird card.
On a hot streak.
Well, the main event got canceled.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
I didn't see.
So take a look here at the plays for today.
I do.
Here's the NHL. We have Red Wings under. We have Avalanche money line.
Here, the big dog wants to get on Phil. Get it up here, big dog.
College basketball. Nevada -6 and
Are you
Queens
gonna show your
will
face
be,
now?
will be on the money line here. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We took the money line. It's in. I put it in. I cheated during mid show and put it in. So I got
Knicks
the best
and
line.
Magic in NBA. We gotta get this, you guys. I mean, I don't want to say we're letting everybody down. I just feel like, Mindy, look, we can crush it over on our premiums, and I know that, we're just happy to come in, share the picks, get all of your guys' picks as well. But I feel like we're not quite getting it done with the show, and maybe that's my fault. But Mindy makes the play, and I've got to agree, and I haven't been agreeing correctly. Mindy's not giving out all losers, obviously. Look at her record. Look at her record. It's almost obscene. Match Mindy and I up with anybody, any two handicappers on these multi-handicapper websites, and you'll see that right now we're pretty much getting it done. I want to be humble at sometimes, and when you get a chance to talk it up like we're winning, well, we're definitely on a roll right now. So, all right, good job, Minnie. Good job, chat. Good job, Team Steam. Please, let's try to win today with the show picks. Don't forget to check out. I have some other videos lined up for you. Want to check out a couple? I did see one other.
Oh yeah, who do you have, Ramon? Which games? So I don't have to. I mean,
Southern U, Florida A&M is my sponsored video on the website today. Also, my leaderboard video, where I talk more about Mindy and I, is in the game between Prairie View and Jackson State. So a couple of games from the SWAC on my other videos. So,
all right, Ziggy.
no, Jake Paul fight
miss
did not
you.
get canceled, Nathan. Jake Paul lost, actually, by decision in that fight. Jake Paul was penalized, Fury was penalized Paul was penalized a point. Fury was knocked down, but the fight ended in a decision for Fury. Jake Paul loses his first fight. He did not look as, when he was in there with some I don't say non-professionals. Everybody says, he's just a YouTuber, but he's had professional fights now. So when you're sanctioned by the Athletic Commission, that's a professional fight. He's had several professional fights. Got in there was kind of a real fighter, just a young, has the Fury name. He's related to Tyson Fury as well. But when he got in there, Jake Paul, when the fight started, you could tell right away his hands were lower than in his other fights against lesser professionals or whatever you want to call them. So he ended up losing that. So, all right, a couple more plays on the way out. Thanks, everybody. All right. For Mindy Hahn, I'm Ramon Scott. Thank you for joining us.
Bye-bye.